Доброе время суток, вы на канале Тамик Ёпт, и мы продолжаем проходить масс Эффект 2. И нам надо сюда. О, два солнца. Так что мы отправляемся помогать Талии. Ого. Мигрирующий флот, состоящий более чем из 50 тысяч кораблей, служит дом для 17 миллионов кварианцев, является крупнейшим и известным скоплением космолетов. Сами кварианцы во время паломничества посетили большинство планет галактики, однако на борту их корабля бывали лишь немногие чужаки. Конечно, туда. Будем теми немногими чужаками. Ну, по-любому Талия. И по-любому... Кто с нами пойдет? Кто с нами пойдет? Гриус? Ученый? Или она? Обычный бросок, притяжения, опустошения. А уже пулемет, штурмовая винтовка. Или же ученый. Ой, ему внешний вид можно поменять. А чё я раньше не менял? А тебе нельзя. Кого выбрать? Хочу с ней пойти. Так, криопатроны. Взлом. Оборона. Но меня выручала пару раз оборона. Тактическое маскирование потерплю чуть. Взлом. Давай взлом. У тебя что, бросок? Притяжение. Бросок. О, вот это крутая тема. Потерпим. Или же не потерпим. Или же вкачать тебе бросок. Мощный бросок отбрасывает одного врага с огромной силой, ударяя его в стену. Поле броска выше. Ваше критическое мастерство позволяет сбросить сразу несколько врагов. Поле притяжения поражает несколько противников, находящихся рядом с целью. Сильное притяжение вы можете дольше удерживать цель. О! Давай поле притяжения. Ту-ту-ту. А тебе, наверное... Не, мне ничего не надо. Тебе ничего тоже не надо. Все. Так, по оружию дробовик. Помощнее выглядит. Это самое мощное. У тебя. Это поприкольнее будет. Это тоже неплохо. Мы на самый большой корабль. Идем же.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
I never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives aborted. That entitles you to respect among our people. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Kila Salai. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
Telly helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help, Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Tali Zora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Good luck. Удачи так удачи. Ну давай, Таля. Таля-маталя. Так, а с кем еще можно поговорить?
You should speak with Admiral Ra. She's waiting for you.
I can't believe they're charging Talizora with such a thing.
If Talizora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted.
Понятно. Неплохой корабль.
Talizora of us, Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
И таки то.
Auntie Ron! Shepherd Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaron Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
Вы будете среди судей. Что за игру? Что с именами? Давайте войдем.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Talizora Vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
На-на-на-на-на-на-на-на-на-на. Неплохой у них такой кораблик.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Kill us alive. The accused Talizora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against the charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
Она не могла это сделать.
How could Tali have brought Geth to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarian strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admirals sound sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many geth.
It sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
You support experiments on living creatures?
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Shalaran is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Talizora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the geth?
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Talizora. I wish to return the geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
You're insane.
Ну и
Thank you
сошли,
for the
сошли.
information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Хочешь вернуть командование над... А, вот то. Над гетами.
Kalrieger.
Shepard, Talizora, good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
Присутствие на районе.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against Talizora. I've served with her, and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Gerrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
Темная энергия.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy.
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haystrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haystrom's sun?
Keela, I hope not. They can screw up a star, our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
Yeah, hope you're right, ma'am. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material. Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
How have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops tally. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
Понятно.
We should get going.
Ну,
Good luck on the Alarai.
Shepard spoke well to the admirals.
Shepard? How did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
подожди. Ну ладно, могу ли я чем-то помочь? В смысле, не думаю, что смогу, но вы же мне помогли. Поговоришь с Талией?
Tally could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
А что я сделал, я с ним не
Hello again,
договорился?
Commander. Good luck, Tally.
Ну ладно. На-на-на-на-на. А ты кто?
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
I know you're trying to help her, Admiral, but that was over the line.
She has nobody else to speak for her, Shepard. I am doing everything in my power. That's what her father would have wanted.
Don't say it like that. He could still be alive on that ship.
You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that. Yes, the guest's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
How long have you known Tally's family?
Since before Real was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tally was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tally from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit, It's a coming of age.
I'm not hearing much about Rail's involvement in Tally's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Rail was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tally and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
Tally, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Так.
Even.
Tally, I'm glad Admiral Ran got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tally's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
I'm just here to help Tally, Admiral.
I'm glad someone is.
You believe I'm innocent, don't you, Admiral?
I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
It sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tally bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tally's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
Ну да.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rail was doing, it blew up in his face. A ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tally, but if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
Can you tell me about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tally?
The one you didn't recognize, Tally, is Admiral Zen. She's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rail's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit-wetter he always was.
You disagree with Admiral Corris's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
You and Tally's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. A crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rail and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rail looked at me and said, "We're underage. They can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's rail for you.
Ясно, понятно.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkoris Vas Quib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Talizora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
You have a ship named Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures. And have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Sarah are not to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Talizora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Понятно, что непонятно. Он просто такой: я хочу, чтобы дети вернулись. Геты, дети. О. Да, я умею говорить с толпой.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, Talizora can.
Какая ты крутая.
Talizora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Ну, поехали.
Let's head to the Alarai.
То есть полетели.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Talizora. Kila Selai.
Кила Силай. Битил, Гетов, Аларай. О, кто это у нас отдыхает? Вы готовы? Так, стоп, что у тебя? Вот так. Да, дробовик понадобится.
Weapons ready.
Размечтались. Так, это все. Больно будет.
Nothing's faster than fatigue of our paws.
Ты это помнишь, что ли? Вот и все. Вроде бы. Что-то интересное. О.
Something slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Railzora ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
Так. Ой, не то.
Got it.
Understood.
With you, Shepard.
Ладно, пойдем. Это что такое?
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home and Father would send a small ship.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Да, не виноват твой отец, наверное. Но это не точно.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize... Oh, Keela. How many get their networked?
All of them. Railzora.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
А тут что? Не то. Вот. Да, ё-моё. Что такое? Капец. Наконец-то. Троян-баян,
Now what's this?
Крепость щита гетов. Крепкость щита гетов. Ну ладно, мне это пригодится. Ну, пойдем дальше. Пиф-паф, ой-ой-ой. Так, тут никого.
To the left.
Ух, ё-моё. Ты думаешь, не видел? Нафиг, иди отсюда. Нашелся умник. Стой. Блин, я не взломал сейф.
Heads up.
I'll take them.
Я ждал перезарядиться. Так, все. Сначала сейф. А то это нельзя его, блин, открыть потом. Ого, 4000 пропустил. Да, я слышал. Пойдем дальше. Нифига себе. Ух ты, ё-моё. Неплохо так. Произошел взлом. Кого взломали-то? О, отлетел. Откуда вы лезете? А ну полежи. Откуда? У вас ничего не... Вы слепошары? Зачем вообще я с вами пошел? Слепошары, слепошары. Ладно. Лови. Лови. Зачем я это потратил, не знаю. Ну прикольно, капец. Вы что, издеваетесь? Так, а ну-ка быстренько встали все. Подъем. Давай я тебя прикрываю, блин. Вали, вали, вали. Вали ко мне. Ля-ля-ля-ля-ля. Все? А что, в первый раз так нельзя было? Патроны, патроны. О, очищенные паллади. Ну, блин, 2000 не хватает, чтобы надо перезарядить. Это что такое?
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
Maybe it's time for your people to let go of reclaiming your world from the Geth.
You have no idea what it's like. You have a planet to go back to. My home is one hull breach away from extinction.
You've got a place here, Tali. Don't throw it away in a war you don't need.
Don't need? Shepard, if I don't wear a helmet in my own home, I die. A single kiss could put me in the hospital. Every time you touch a flower with bare fingers, inhale its fragrance without air filters, you're doing something I can't. Damn the pilgrimage. Without it, I might never have known what I was missing, what we had lost when we lost our home world.
Have the Quarians considered colonizing a new world?
We'd have enough difficulty reacclimating to our own native environment. Adjusting for exposure to a foreign colony would be even harder. It's the difference between 60 years and 600. For anyone alive now to watch a sunset without a mask, we must take back our home. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
А чё ей не нравится? Можно другой мир найти. Думаю, Свет бы не отказал им в колонизации какой-то другой планеты. Колонизация другой планеты. О, а ты чё разлеглась? Пошли. Талия, поднимай свою подругу. Лови. А ты куда пошел? Ого, вы бьетесь сильно. Это офигели. А где наша? А, благоверная. Как они крепко бьют, а? Отлично. Ах, вы неугомонные. А не то. Да ты офигел. Ау. Они закончились, нет? Ух. В смысле? Ты ничего не попутал? А как ты залез вообще? Дебил. Че, он помер? Ладно. Можешь мурлыкать сколько хочешь. Тут что-то ничего интересного.
Right. Nothing's faster than Strategos pause. Got it.
Чего он мучается?
First entry. Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have an adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress. Rail Zora is convinced we'll have a viable system in less than a year. This weapon will put our people back on the homeworld, and it's all because of Rail Zora.
Чего, вы с ним справились?
This should soften them up.
Engaging.
Target acquired.
Он накачать-то завис, да?
Got it.
On my way. Agreed.
I'll take them.
Понятно. Ладно.
Hostile engaged.
Пошли. О.
Father! No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tally, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. Their main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I cared. And I'm here. And we're ending this.
Отключить консоль геттов. Это хорошая идея. Мы должны посмотреть, что у нас тут. Сейфы. Что это за место, не знаю. А вас неплохо так подзаработать можно, ладно? Что тут? Ого, а это что такое? О, модель корабля. А что они там делают? Ух ты, ё-моё, там же этот упырь огромный. Прайм? Да, Прайм. Это нам повезло. Блин, он идет. А чё он в обход идет? Ты тупенький? Или я тупенький? Я не помню, что ты делаешь. Ух ты, ё-моё.
I'll take them.
О, уже и правда не такой серьезный противник стал.
Take that.
Вот и все. А то как его победить, Пиф-паф, ой-ой-ой, что это такое? Ладно.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble new geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
Rail Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
Вернитесь на суд.
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
It sounds like the hearing is already underway.
We must trust Shepard's offer of assistance. It's only been a few hours.
The Quarian Marines lasted less than 5 minutes, huh?
I recommend posthumously exiling Tali Zora.
What? It was agreed that Tali Zora...
Не знаю, что они там решили.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
Her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps Tali Zora can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance...
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. And Garrow wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Tali Zora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Are the admirals prepared to render the judgment? Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
Капитан Шепард, мы просим вас принять это в знак благодарности за защиту представителя нашего народа. Она со мной. Спасибо. Удачи на войне, не нужно воевать.
With all due respect, Admiral, I didn't represent one of your people. I represented one of mine.
So you did, Shepard.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora vas Normandy. Kila Solai.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
Tali, about what your father said, what he did. You deserve better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
Well, you can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Come on, Tali Zora vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This should come in handy.
Я все? Ни с кем не надо разговаривать. Ты что скажешь?
The admirals thought they were humbling you by forcing you to represent her, Shepard. I'm glad they were wrong. You didn't mention survivors. Did you find real Tali? I am sure he would have left you a message if he'd had time.
He did leave a message. Rail used his last words to give Tali orders. That's all that mattered to him.
I know how that might seem, but the fleet's safety was...
I never asked for that. It wasn't the gift I
know,
wanted.
but it's the... Good luck on your mission. No matter how dark it gets. The fleet...
О, какую-то фигню дали.
You called us on the carpet out there, Shepard, and you were right. Thank you. Tali shouldn't have been involved in that argument. Tell me, though, honestly, what did you find over there? You spoke well, but I know a feint when I see it.
Tali, is there anything the Admiral should know?
We found a lot of dead bodies, Admiral. Including my father's, that's all. Whatever research they were doing was destroyed.
I'll take your word for it, Tali. Not that I have much choice. Fight well, and fly safe, kid. Your father would be proud of you.
Very impressive, Shepard. Thank you for your help on the Alarai. And thank you for helping Rail Zora's daughter. You stood for her when we failed. We were wrong to let our own concerns about the war overshadow Tali's trial.
The galaxy needs more people saying what you're saying, Admiral. Good luck.
Thank you, Commander.
Не-не-не-не-не-не. Я не со всеми поговорил перед уходом. Так, ты, боящийся публики.
I was wrong. Tali Zora...
Hello again, Commander. Good luck, Tali.
Very impressive speech, Commander Shepard. But tell me truly, did you recover any of Rail Zora's research on the Alarai?
Nothing that will help you, Admiral.
Pity. Oh well. Whatever is created can be recreated. In any event, I am pleased that our talk regarding the war conundrum allowed you to help Tali. Her exile would have been unfortunate.
You should abandon your plans, Admiral. They're only going to make the situation worse.
We shall see, Commander. Many things are impossible until they are done.
Nice talking, Shepard. Funny how it takes a commander to remind the admirals about military honor. Glad they're off your back, ma'am. And that you didn't have to give them that evidence you found on the LRI.
I didn't say anything about finding evidence, Carl.
Noticed that, ma'am.
Any idea what your next assignment's going to be?
I'm going to be escorting more techs around to look for signs of dark energy buildup. Maybe see if they can figure out what's causing it. Wherever they send me, it'll have to be less exciting than Haystrom.
What's your take on the war? Are the Admirals going to try to retake the homeworld?
I won't shy away from a fight, but if the Admirals throw the fleet at the Geth, all they'll get back is scrap metal. The best bet would be for us to find another way. But a soldier can't say unless his superiors ask.
Stay safe out there, Rieger.
You too, Shepard. Ma'am.
Carl, just call me Tali.
I'll work on that, ma'am.
Ладно, можно.
The talk of war gives me hope. Maybe we can retake the homeworld in my lifetime.
Да. Тут не с кем поговорить.
Tali and Shepard are good at killing synthetics. Glad they're on our side.
Хорошо, что не на нашей стороне.
Congratulations, Talizora. I was skeptical about your choice in captains, but I see now that I was wrong.
Thank you, Captain. I'm just glad that this is over.
You'll always have a place on the Raya, whenever you decide to come home. Good luck out there.
Ну, пока. Получено опыта, получено очков. В итоге задание стали Зоры сняли все обвинения, и ее верность капитану отныне не подлежит ни малейшему сомнению. Политическая баталия кварианцев вокруг войны с гетами вызывает определенное беспокойство. В борьбе с жнецами кварианцы могут оказаться крайне полезны. Однако их неопределенность — серьезная угроза нашим планам. Открыто умение Тали. Поглощение энергии, кинетический барьер используя ее для зарядки ваших щитов. Тали открыто новое снаряжение для Тали. Новое снаряжение. Так, воспользуйтесь исследовательскими компьютером Нормандии для разработки этого улучшения. Усиление членом 25 прочности щитов. Члены отряда получают возможность использовать технологические щиты гетов. Развитие технологий гетов и альянса разделились, когда геты переселились за вуаль. В целом технологии гетов несовместимы с технологиями альянса, но существует возможность улучшить щиты гетов, используя военные разработки альянса в области дублирующих генераторов поля. Вы используете исследовательские компьютеры, набранные для развития улучшения. Понятно. 40 кредитов. В смысле измена? Что за странное достижение? Самара хочет с мной поговорить, так поговорим и с ней. Только сначала нам сюда. Пять из 5. Крепость щита гетов. Исследовать. Так, все, да? Так. Нам куда теперь? Не, сюда я не хочу. Здорово, как дела? А, точно, до этого отца спасти. Я подзабыл. Так. Письма нету. Самара, да? Сейчас Самара. Да-да, поговорим. Только рыбок покормлю, а то они дохнут быстро. Рыбки, вы живы? В смысле? А чё вы кверх пузу плаваете? Я вас кормил постоянно. Вот. О. Кораблик. Много-много корабликов. Капец, я, наверное, все собрал или нет? О, хомячок, ты жив? А хомячок жив. Чем хомячок питается? А? Ему просто положили один раз. И ему хватило. Так. Подожди. А вот Самара нам сюда. Узнаем, чего она хотит. Чего она хотит? Какая Самара, 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 городок беспокойная. Так. Успокой ты меня так. Как дела?
Shepard.
Is there something wrong?
Yes. Now that you are here, though, it seems more difficult to talk about.
Are you feeling sick? I could get the doctor.
No, no. Though I suppose that is a part of it. My mortality has me dwelling on things. I had a family once. I still have a son. His name is Kolyat. I haven't seen him for a very long time.
How long has it been since you talked?
10 years. He showed me some of his schoolwork and asked if we could dance crazy. We did that when he was younger.
What sort of dance is that?
It's... I checked my extranet contacts. I expect an update on my next target. The console plays music. Old. Unfashionable. Kolyat jumps into the room. My father runs around in circles. I scoop him up, toss him into the air. He shrieks, laughs, spin me. The console beeps. I put him down. Click the message. Father, he pleads. Tugs my sleeve. I need to read this, I say. I don't look at him.
Чё это было?
Did something happen to them?
I abandoned them. Oh, not all at once. Nothing dramatic, no sneaking out in the middle of the night, no final argument or slammed door. I just did my job. I hunted and killed across the galaxy. Away on business, my wife would tell people. I was always away on business.
Неожиданный поворот, конечно.
You never mentioned this before. Why now?
When my wife departed from her body, I attended to that issue. I left Kolyat in the care of his aunts and uncles. I have not seen him or talked to him since.
That's not the choice I expected. Why didn't you raise him yourself?
My body is blessed with the skills to take life. The Hanar honed them in me. I have few others. I didn't want that life for Kolyat. I hoped he would find his own way. If he hated me, so be it. He would not have shared the path of sin. I used my contacts to trace Kolyat. He has become disconnected. He does what his body wills.
Кем он стал?
You'll have to explain that one to me.
Disconnected. The body is not our true self. The soul is. Body and soul work as one in a whole person. When the soul is weakened by despair or fear, when the body is ill or injured, the individual is disconnected, no longer whole.
What's wrong with him? Is he hurt?
Something happened that should not have. He knows where I've been, what I've done. I don't know his reasons, but he has gone to the Citadel. He's taken a job as a hitman. I would like your help to stop him. This is not a path he should walk.
You don't hire a raw rookie for a contract killing.
I'm afraid someone may have seen we share a name and assumed we share skills. I don't know why he would accept the task.
To be closer to you, maybe?
That thought haunts me more than any other.
Maybe he name-dropped you to get hired.
It's possible, but I don't think so. It doesn't seem right. My name. He should not respect it.
Thane, I don't have your contacts and I don't have your tracking skills. Why do you need my help for this?
I don't need your help. I want it. The last time I saw my son, they wrapped her body in sea vines. Weighted it with stones. He tries to pull from me. Calls for her. The Hanar lift her off the platform. They sing like bells. The fire has gone to be kindled anew. He begs them not to take her away.
They let her body slide into the water. He hits me. Don't let them. Stop them. Why weren't you?
It rains. It always rains on Kaje. Warm water pours down his face.
Что это было?
I didn't mean to make you relive that.
Perfect memory. It is sometimes a burden.
What made him go to the Citadel?
Years ago, I prepared a package for him. A relic of my ill-spent life. I had Volus bankers store it, and arranged for delivery when I died. He acquired it early. I don't really know how. I did wet work on the Citadel around the time his mother died. That may be why he went there.
I'll get us to the Citadel as soon as possible.
Thank you, Shepard. I'll be meditating until you need me.
Теперь еще на цитадель топать. Так, стоп. У тебя как дела?
People are talking out there, and I hear it all.
Я рад. Так, а где Самара? А вот ты тоже медитируешь. Это какая-то библиотека. А, это смотровая. Как дела? Ух ты ж.
I am glad I joined your team. It has been too long since I traveled with companions. When the time comes, I will do whatever is necessary.
You're an important part of this crew, Samara.
It is my honor. Also, there is a matter I need to discuss. When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. Using the information you obtained, I have located her. She's been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
Didn't you say you'd pick up her trail after our mission?
I know where she is, right now. In a month, she may be gone. This is the best opportunity I've ever had.
Значит, поедем.
Where is she?
Omega, a nightclub called Afterlife, which seems a perfect place for her to hunt.
How important is this?
Killing her has been my focus for 400 years. It is the most important thing in my life, and the reason I became a Justicar.
Ну, значит, пора.
Tell me about her.
She is an Ardat Yakshi. It is a term from a dead Asari dialect. It means demon of the night winds, but that is mythology. She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills without mercy.
So is an Ardat Yakshi a special kind of murderer?
Morinth suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle melding of nervous systems. She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
Why isn't this ever mentioned in Asari literature or art?
When we were primitive, there was much fascination with Ardat Yakshi. Some cultures worshipped them as gods of destruction. Now the Asari have a place in the galaxy, and they don't wish this defect to be widely known. As far as I know, only 3 exist today. 2 chose a life of seclusion. The 3rd ran.
Morinth.
She ran, and I am sworn to kill her.
I don't know that I blame her for running.
When she fled, she proved her addiction. She was not taking a great moral stand. She simply wants to keep killing. She is a tragic figure, but not a sympathetic one.
Can't she abstain?
Each encounter gives her strength. The effect is narcotic. The more she does it, the more she needs to do it. She will never stop. She can't.
So you hunt down these Asari just because they're born with a genetic condition?
It manifests with maturity. When one is diagnosed, she is offered the chance to live in seclusion and comfort. If she refuses, it shows her addiction to the ecstasy she gets from killing her mates. There is no redemption for such a person.
They have to choose between prison and death?
It is an addictive condition. Remember how adaptive we are. If Morinth does not want to be cured, she won't be.
This is definitely worthy of your full attention.
She confuses her victims, twists their feelings. They will do anything for her favor.
We need to stop her.
Thank you, Commander. There are no words to express what this means to me. There is one thing more. This creature, this monster. She is my daughter.
You said this is genetic. How many children do you have?
3. And 3 Ardat Yakshi are in existence today. It is as it sounds. Morinth was always the wild one. She was happy and free, but selfish.
I cannot imagine what this is like for you.
I do not want pity, Shepard. I do not accept it. My daughter's condition is my fault, and my redemption lies in killing her. Do not pity me. Simply understand my situation.
How did all this happen?
I spent my youth on the move, adventuring. I killed people, mated with them, or just danced the night away. I learned so much, experienced so much, and then my matron days came. I could finally sit back, bask, and enjoy my family. But in one moment, it was all taken away.
It sounds terrible.
I sat in a med lab while a nearsighted doctor droned at me, and I learned that nothing was as I thought it would be. I gave up all that I possessed. I own nothing, claim nothing. All my knowledge will die with me. Now my purpose is to destroy my own children.
Those moments change you.
And I've hundreds of years left to live with that. I say too much. Forgive me. Help me find my long-lost daughter. And kill her.
We'll go find Morinth.
Отправиться на Мегу, на Мегу. Ладно. Так. Ну это, конечно, весело будет.
No messages for you, Commander.
Это хорошо. Да со мной никто не хочет поговорить. Ну и ладно. Ну, полетели. Зачем, непонятно. О, я тут был везде уже. А, ну и ладно. Так, база серого посредника туманная. Отключить зараженную соборную линию. Нам поход туда. Или на Омегу. Не, на Омегу потом. Система свой-чужой нет. Илум. Помочь Тайн, Цитадель. Помочь Джеку. Блин, Джеку уже пора помогать. Не, все-таки тут рядом. Так, нам что надо? На Омегу помочь Самаре. Потом сюда. Или помочь Джеку. Спасти разбившийся корабль. Так, что там с Джеком? Блин, ладно. Самаре поможем. На Омеге все равно. Весело, капец. Я там уже все скупил. О, надо на Тучанку слетать. Там дофига чего можно скупить. Так, Омега. Омега, Омега. Стыковаться. А что это значит? Ладно. Тебя. Ой, отмена. Тебя по-любому. Тебя внешний вид. О, у него нифига себе. Раз, два, три. У него такой был. Пусть черный будет. А у тебя 2 всего. А у тебя тоже 2. О, стоп. О, просто черный. Прикольно, это перебор. И красиво. А ты чё? О, это лучше. Так, тебе мы не помогли, тебе мы помогли. Белая, красная, белая, красная, белая, красная лучше. Так, с тобой мы разберемся. Внешний вид. Желтый не очень. Так, у тебя нет внешнего вида. Так, пойдем с ним, наверное. Ой, или с ней. А у тебя внешний вид. Понятно. У тебя шмотка интересного. Да ладно, добавим. Походишь со мной. О. Тактической маскировкой я не пользуюсь. О, 3. Оборона. Зажигательные патроны. Зажигательные патроны пойдут. Я еще не знаю, что хочу. Маскировку? Нафиг она вообще мне нужна? Оборона классная тема. Ладно. Грюн, что у тебя по пушкам? Дробовик. Да, дробовик помощнее будет. Это тоже. Все одной марки, походу. Ну ладно. Так. Самары мы вооружили. Че, ребята? Пойдем? Вы прикольные будете.
However, given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari, Arya Talok may have tracked her movements.
Thank you.
Come on, let me in. Arya's expecting me.
Я это по-любому пройду. Опять мне с ней разговаривать, а? Ра-ра-ра-ра-ра-ра-ра-ра. Не на что смотреть. Здравствуй.
What do you need?
Ладно, давай сразу о дочке.
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
Ладно, пошли.
Nothing to see here.
А где мне эту квартиру искать? Подожди. Неподалеку отсюда. А ты мне не поможешь ее найти?
Hello again, Commander. Of course.
Ладно, иди лес.
You must have more important things to do.
Где эту квартиру найду? Как мне это нравится. Можно было сразу... Найдите комнату последней жертвы. А где эта комната? А чё? Грехи отца. Так, стоп. Найдите квартиру. Ты мне ничего не подскажешь?
Welcome to Afterlife. How may I
I'm
serve?
good for now.
Of course. Thank you for...
I got a mate
Спасибо.
and a ship. I only brought one of them with me to Omega. This shit tastes like poison anyway.
Как дела? А где имя квартиры искать? Тут жилые помещения вообще. Найдите их в квартире. О, здорово. Бомжуете? Ну ладно. Какие же вы красавцы, а? Эх, загляденье. А это куда ведет? Клуб? А, понятно. А где я квартиру должен искать, ё-моё? Это рынок. А, подожди, квартира. Я примерно понял, где. Может быть. А, нет, не понял. Так.
Got something to report?
I'll just be
Keep
going.
up the good work.
Походу, квартира, транспорт. А мне все равно полететь никуда нельзя, ладно? Пойдем. Грок, что ты не разговариваешь? У тебя новая шмотка. Ну или расцветка. Порадовался бы за себя. А вот походу, да? О. А ты кто?
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
Mm-hmm.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Aria's people?
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Да найду я ее, наверное.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you. Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time to the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My nephew had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative? How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
You mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
Ясно, понятно. Это что за статуя? Рука. Угу. Да блин, Грон. Прочесть запись с середины, прочесть первую запись.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34, orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then, the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the hallex is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces, we can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Понятно.
Close the holo journal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who's successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup?
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies. Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear. This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
Ну, писец.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Понятно. Ладно, пойдем. Да дайте пройти. О, один догадался.
Hello again. Did you find anything? Is there anything I can do to help?
Ничего не надо. Так, а куда нам идти-то? Вип-зона, вип-зона. Так, а где должна быть вип-зона? А вот она там. Если ты меня не пропустишь, я тебе голову отстрелю. Ты же тут местный охранник. Вот для чего это надо было.
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife is nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
Капец ты ниндзя.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway? That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me, as I trust and honor you.
Okay, what other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Veyenya. It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women. Morinth sent Neff a note saying she likes the Elcor artist Forta. Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Ну, я пошел. Ничего не запомнил, но я пошел. О, ты кто такой?
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
What kind of music do they play?
They're a sensory band. Like, they crawl into you and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe. I could score way out of my league, you know? You gotta help me.
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot. When she comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
I'm ready to punch someone, and you're too close.
Relax, relax. It's cool. I'll step off.
Ладно.
Oh, are you still here?
Что-то тут никого не вижу.
You're an interesting one. I hate this place and everyone in it. Every night I hate it all over again.
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
What kind of help?
My friend Moiral is doing a piece on Omega Games. She's hanging with Fluort. He's the worst of the worst.
What is she doing?
A vid piece. She's an investigative reporter, you know? She's trying to profile gang leaders.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Fluort's onto her. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
You seem to have a lot of information.
I'm her tech. I've been monitoring the gang's comm. The last transmission said Fluort's going to splatter her. Man, I'm a tech junkie. I don't know how to handle this.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Fluort, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The 2 words are terminal and eternity. In that order. Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
I can do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity. In that order, just work them into a sentence.
Ну ладно. Пойду
I don't
скажу.
talk to people. Are you sure this is where you want to be?
You need something, man?
Is there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Floret. I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moirol. I'm ready to head out.
I love this place. I love everyone here. I love you.
Thank you so much. I really thought she was going to die.
Lots of money on display. Good cred hunting tonight. We'll hit him in the alley. As long as it isn't one of Arya's people, we're good. We gotta get enough creds to keep Hink off our backs. Hey, what are you looking at?
Сегодня никаких игр.
I want you gone from here.
Hey, we gotta pay the man. We work for Hink. You hear that? So, what do you think of this now?
How about I give you enough creds for your boss, then you leave and stay gone. No one gets hurt.
Works for me. Let's go.
О, нифига
The
себе.
drinks here are so strong. I'm not complaining.
О, Кроган. О, бармен.
What'll you have?
These are good people, but they look bored. Bored people don't spend much.
And you got an idea for how I could fix that?
A round of drinks shows that you appreciate their business. Your rep will improve, and you'll make more money in the end.
Maybe worth a try once. You better be right. Listen up, everyone! We love having you here, so a round of drinks on the house!
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me? Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
You and I want the same things.
Do we?
Музыка, искусство, конечно.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Do you know the artist Borta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Смотрите, что у нас. Искусство очень разнообразно.
What do you think about the violence in vids?
It seems fake to me. I don't see the point.
I sensed it. You're acquainted with the real thing.
As are you.
Пу-пу-пу-пу-пу. Она-то, как сказать, на мать похожа.
What do you think of the music here?
Свою.
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
What do you think of Hallex?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Насилие — самооткровенное проявление силы.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
Она тебя сожрет. И мозги испепелит. Ого, статуя Крогана. Это что такое?
Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now?
Эй, как это? Без химии. Хочу химию. Пималюкс есть? О.
Surely you don't want to leave. Why don't you come over here?
Да я посмотрю. Я видел такую статую.
From a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped.
Прикольно.
I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
Шахматы. А ты интересная шахматистка. Убивица. Любительница искусств. Ну, давай с тобой. А давай что-нибудь перекусим. Ты что-нибудь ешь вообще, нет? Кроме человеческих мозгов. Или каких?
I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
Безопасность фикции.
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission? I think we share that, you and I.
Независимость лучшей покорности. Кажется, в этом мы похожи. Да.
We do.
So quick to agree. Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Не могу дать.
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper.
Morin.
Mother.
Mama.
Do not call me that.
I can't choose to stop being your daughter, Mother.
You made your choice long ago.
What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me.
Enough, Morin!
А я просто
I am
стою.
the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die.
You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more.
I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you.
I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
А, я могу выбрать? А если я ничего делать не буду? Убить? А я не хочу никого убивать.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Ух ты ж.
I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Ты вообще в порядке? Ты голыми руками дочь зафигачила.
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Let's go.
Ну не капец похоже. Сама расправилась с Ардат Якиш, она осталась предана передал лично Шепарду. Она осталась предана лично Шепарду. Преданность ее истеряции осталась под вопросом, но данное слово привязано к ее Шепарду лучше, чем могло быть. Понятно. Чего? Опустошение. Повреждает нервную систему или электронную контуру цели, не давая ей восстановить здоровье. Восстановление здоровья, биотика при использовании против Понятно. Открыть новое снаряжение для Самары. Отлично. Все, мы валим отсюда. Новые товары не привезли? Нет, привезли. О, у меня 150 тысяч. Блин, ну это не хай, чтобы на тучанку слетать. Или на илом. Да иди ты нафиг. Мне нужно больше кредитов. Надо отсюда валить. На другую планету. Мне нужно 1500 кредитов. Ай, запрос на новую команду. А зачем мне? Ой, я могу внешний вид поменять? О, круто. Пусть... О, это круто. Конечно. Она выглядит круто. А ты нет. А ты да. В очках будешь. Ты тоже прикольно выглядишь. А почему у тебя только 2 внешних вида? Эх. Все, я понял. Да все, можно выйти, блин. Все, принял. Все, выход. Во, она в черном. Блин, в красном было получше. Или тут освещение не такое? Ладно, на Нормандию. Так, дальше куда? Так. Транслятор. База не хочу. Отключить. Угу. Ну а сюда посмотрим, что тут. Что же тут такое? О, ладно. О, сразу сюда. В смысле, тут больше ничего нету, что ли? Ну, это как бы странно. Капек. Каменистая безводная планета, покрытая водородно-этановым туманом, который жестоко обжигает жар белого солнца. Серое железо окрашивает поверхность Капека в черный и желтый цвет. В базах данных нет информации о наличии на планете последней, однако сканер определенно... Да-да-да-да-да-да. Нулевой элемент. А что мы тут ищем? Я понял. Обнаружено при сканировании поверхности был обнаружен комплекс по производству роботов, судя по регистрации, принадлежащей корпорации Хаки Кедар. Здание находится в состоянии аварийной консервации. Поиск сотрудников не дал результата. Сканирование источников опасности обнаружило множество инфицированных роботов, законсервированных в здании. После отключения основного конвейера комплекс прекратит создание... Так, приземлиться. Так, а кого с собой взять? Точно, по роботам это у нас ты. Я так... я могу так? Да идите вы нафиг. Так. Взять вас. Добавить. И тебя добавить. Вы мне нравитесь как группа. Да, я знаю, что у меня 4 очка. У вас по нулям. По оружию все нормально. Надеюсь, мы не будем дохнуть. Ух ты ж, большой комплекс. Ладно, погнали. Раз живых нету. О, псинка. Молодцы. Так, впустите. А, кстати, что это за место такое? А там что? Да, двинься. Да, тут ничего нету. Ладно, пошли. Да ё-моё. Пойдем, суеты наведем. Так, о, Азария. Еще одна. Блин, ты как-то странно. В красноте, мне кажется, лучше было. Ладно. О. Ага. Вот такой он, да? Так, внимание, протокол отзыва модуля MX75524A. Внимание всего персонала. Наш новый поставщик микросхем сообщил о немедленном отзыве модуля сдерживания робота, которого, как выяснилось, приведет к регулярным поломкам, связанным с ним компонентам. Так, начаты поиски нового поставщика. Всем сотрудникам предписывается немедленно прекратить использование MX75524A вплоть до отмены данного предписания. Доктор Рошель, директор, отдел экспериментальной механики Хане Кедр. Понятно. Джина. Довожу до вашего сведения, что мы потеряли контакт с Корсикой. Мы проверили ваши предположения в роботах и перевозимых деталях. Действительно использовался дефектно отозванный модуль. Корсика, насколько мы знаем, направлялась в систему Страбо на станции Джаррахе, но связываться с ним не удалось. Надеюсь, с ним не все в порядке, но полагаю, пока мы больше ничего не можем сделать. Тресс. Внимание, аварийная ситуация. Доктор Талара-сан. Я получаю доклад о том, что роботы исходят с конвейера и нападают на рабочих. Некоторые самоуничтожаются без видимой причины. Даже те, что изначально не были оснащены дефектными модулями. Также проявляются признаки заражения. Происходит глобальная катастрофа. Мы стараемся удержать ситуацию под контролем, но как долго это будет у нас получаться неизвестно. Когда об этом узнает, то Дэр Рошель полетят головы. Моей среди них не будет. Командир Саундерс СБ. Служба безопасности, наверное. Так, доктор Талара-сан. Доктор Рошель приказывает полностью изолировать здание. Таким образом, вам предстоит запечатать коридор, ведущий в конвейерный зал, и заблокировать доступ к нему из других помещений. Я даю себе отчет, что таким образом вы оставите меня и всех остальных внутри рабочих наедине с неисправными роботами. Прошлые ваши приказы не отменяются. Для меня была честь работать с вами. Командир Саундерс. Служба безопасности. Отлично вообще. Служба безопасности вам поможет. Служба безопасности вам поможет. Нормальные бабки только на заданиях можно заработать. Жалко. Азарий. О. Обнаружена ДР Талараса. Командира нашла Азарика, доктора Талараса в коридоре, ведущего к конвейеру. Мы заблокировали проход и перекрыли доступ к оставшимся части коридора. Офицер Гэмбл. Двигайтесь к цели. Командир. Я доставил доктора Таларасан в безопасное место и направился на склад пульта управления конвейером. Сообщу, как будет на месте. Гейбл. Проник на склад. Командир, я на складе. Здесь довольно пустынно. Сервирую пультовую прямо над хранилищем. Мне понадобится несколько минут. На похоже, с включением конвейера проблем не будет. А вот и проблема. О. Та-та-та-та-там-там. А кто? Ух ты ж. А ну стоять. Собаки дикие. Так, ого. А кто конвейер отключить? Надо его быстрее под... Вау. На. Да, что-то у вас тут многовато. Да, странно. На заводе по производству роботов много роботов. Так, вроде все. А нет, вроде не все. А как это все отключить? Ё-моё. Нафиг иди. Да, тут я уже подобрался. Так, я хватаю крупнокалиберного пистолета.
Alert. Allied force casualties. User offline. Hostile forces have engaged. Allied force casualties. User offline.
Как вы бесите. А где прицел? Ух ты, ё-моё, помогайте мне. Что-то он долго идет. Да сколько вас тут? Я опять прицел отвалился. Пора вылупляться, а? У меня патроны закончились. Да хватит вылазить. Откуда вы лезете? Как вы бесите? Да хватит уже.
Just a second. On my way. Friendly fire! Combat drone ready. Careful.
Что же вы за твари такие? Нулевой элемент. Маловато, ну ладно. Их тут слишком много. Ладно, мы более-менее прошли. Это куда? Еще нулевой элемент. Больше ничего нету, больше ничего нету. Так, отрубаем и уходим. Так, нужно выбрать, так, понятно. Пум-пум-пум-пум-пум. Да где же ты? Нашел. Вот еще. Все можно валить. А. И все. А я-то думал. $7000 кредитов. Угу. Очень много. Так. Увеличим топливные баки. Дополнительная информация о доступной. Да, обязательно. А где весь отряд? Почему только я? Я не пойму. Так, ладно. Что мне что-то написал? Рада встрече. От адмирала до Розен вас Морах. Шепард вас Нормандия. Я была на Аларии. Хочу, чтобы вы знали, я нашла кое-какую информацию об экспериментах Раэль Зора. Если бы вы поделились со мной известной вам информацией, все могли бы извлечь из этого выгоду. В противном случае, когда я завершу свое исследование, ваш народ будет наблюдать за тем, как кварианцы вернут себе не только свою родную планету, но и получат самую большую армию работы в галактике. Раэль Зера погиб не зря. Я завершу то, что начало. Искренне ваш адмирал де Розен вас Морах. Понятно. От Диана. Капитан Шепард, ваш адрес дала мне Ария Лоак. Я Диана, мать Нев. Когда вы занимались расследованием ее смерти, нам довелось поговорить. Ария рассказала мне, что обнаружила в шикарном номере мертвую Азарию, убившую мою дочь. Спасибо вам. Не знаю, что за случай привел вас в мою жизнь, но спасибо вам за то, что отомстили за моего ребенка. Нев не заслуживает такой смерти. Я не смогла ничего сделать, но зато вы, по крайней мере, убили стерву, которая отняла все у моей дочери. С благодарностью за помощь, Диана. Понятно. Никто с мной поговорить не хочет?
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
О, модификация корабля. Улучшен топливный Нормандии, вместимость топливного ячейки увеличится на 50. Двигатель дополнительного новым маневренным модулем Гелиос. Конечно, давай. Все ясно. Так, кому там еще помочь надо было увеличение топливного бака? Так, на этом пока все, в принципе. Всем спасибо, кто смотрел до конца. Всем любви, добра, пока. Подпишись, поделись и лайкни.